So, as a media veteran, what are some of the challenges with yourself and your colleagues and even the young ones coming after you in navigating the civic space in Nigeria for people to be able to report freely on elections, the things that are happening? What are some of the challenges that are being faced right now?
I think there are a lot of challenges from the media to civil society, the people themselves. We have had, we have not had it well with the underrepresented. We have people who are cut off from the meal. We have people who just have given up. They just allow their lives to be run by whoever is in power. They don't even have access to saying what they have to say. Thank God for the radio stations in Nigeria where you a lot of phone calls enable people to vent their anger. We run a lot of radio interactive radio programs where people call
Yes.
in and they say they have even for the fact that they have the opportunity to say what they have got to say, they are excited about it. Now we have had the Buhari administration that has tried to muzzle the space. Even where it was before, we've tried to look at it. People left the mainstream media that have been strangulated and went into social media. The social media space was we started to bring in laws that will regulate social media. We started to bring in laws that will define hate speech. We started to bring laws that would define things that so people they edit. There's this self-censorship that is going on even in the public space. It is not just in the mainstream media houses where you have an editor who says, look, if I run on this, what will the government say? What will the National Broadcasting Commission say if we run on this story? Do we can we saw channels being fined. We saw AIT being fined for broadcast that ordinarily people will say, what is wrong with that? So even that has crept into this civic space. Even to post things on social media, people are we will think twice before they begin to do it. And then we banned Twitter in Nigeria because Twitter did something that didn't run well with the government. But I must say that it is not all hope lost. It is not that okay. We should not look at the strides, some of the steps we have taken. The Nigerian social media space is very active, just as the media is also active. We have constraints, but the public have made use of the citizens media, take on Facebook, take on Twitter, and engage the government with it. We have a lot of people who are doing that. The civil society organizations are also doing this very well. But what we need is more attention to leveraging on what we have now to expand it so that people can freely, responsibly make use of the space to follow up with governments and make sure that we have a kind of uh, a kind of opportunity to participate in the entire process. If you go to the rural communities, who do they even talk to? And most of our population is resident in those areas. So who do they even talk to? What access do they have to the local government? What access do they have to the state government? Who dictates what happens? Do they have access? Do they have impact? Whatever they say or recommend, or do they have community organizations that can say this is what we want? These are some of the things that the civil society groups and the media will still need to work on. If you ask how have we have been navigating the space in Nigeria, it's been difficult. It's been one that you are doing with one eye. You are looking back to see if somebody is going to tell you what you are doing. So you are afraid of some Trump up court charge cases. You go and ask our friends at HEDA, who has had a lot of running battle with the former AGF and all the things they are doing, telling the people about because he came up with facts that they couldn't dispute. Thank God the court has thrown it away. But you see, you are hamstrung by the kind of limitations you have in the space to do what you want to do. People will chase you, they will threaten you, they will file unnecessary cases. You will be the one paying lawyers to defend you. A lot of challenges are out there. It is not easy navigating it.